again, my name is Gabe Zollner. Just watched a bit of Fox News, and yeah, they're at it again. People are blowing themselves up in Afghanistan. Apparently, someone set off a bomb on a timer during a fairly active period of time in the marketplace, and the Shiites are blaming the Sunnis. I don't know how many people were killed, but it was a fairly busy time of the day, so I would imagine there's a lot of people that were killed. And this gives you just a glimpse of what's going to happen once our military leaves. The other thing that I saw, which is a little bit frightening for the military that's there right now, because of this cutback in the military, and which is anticipated to take place, and this is a program again that Lou, you know, the guy that's going to be the new Treasury Secretary, he was the one that put it in place. He was the one that recommended to Obama the sequestration. I mean, it was done by Obama. And anyway, if that takes place, there'll be very few funds left for the military to do what needs to be done. And that'll mean that a lot of the soldiers that are over in Afghanistan now will probably have to remain there for an extended period of time because there isn't sufficient funds, or there won't be sufficient funds to train new recruits. And even those that might be trained won't be adequately supplied with equipment. So the whole thing is just a real, you know, mess. And again, it was Obama and his new candidate for the Treasury Secretary, the guy that writes like he's got, you know, having some kind of a stroke. Anyway, it's pretty amazing. I mean, everything that happens to this country and has happened to this country was orchestrated by Obama, and none of it's been good. There's not one thing that he can point to or his administration can point to that was beneficial for the American people. Not one thing. General Motors wasn't. Chrysler wasn't. The billions of dollars he's trashed into failed green energy companies, the battery companies, the solar companies. I mean, it's insane. And yet he comes across like, you know, none of it's his fault. Absolutely none of it's his fault. Well, whose fault is it? Sequestration didn't just come out of thin air. It was because that famous group of 10, you know, the one that was headed by that bozo who's now Secretary of State, the Ketchup King, well, it was designed to fail. They wanted it to fail because once it failed, this is what is the end result: sequestration. Obama wants to cripple our military. Remember when he was first elected, he said he wants to build a civilian organization that's as well funded as our military. Why? Why would you need to do that? The only reason he would need to do that is so he would have total and ultimate control. The reason being is that our military is run by generals. Generals will go so far, but they won't go over the line. Obama needs them to go over the line to do what I think he's going to be doing real soon. And what's going to happen, I think, is that Janet Neapolitano's stockpile of ammunition is going to get reduced. And not for target practice. You don't use hollow points for target practice. They're designed for one purpose, and that purpose is to kill. A hollow point looks like this. I'll show you what it looks like. If you look at that, you see that little hole? That little hole, this is a .40 caliber. That little hole is designed to split the lead apart. And when you split it apart, what it does is it does maximum damage. This is a Glock .40 caliber semi-automatic. Yeah, it's got a high capacity magazine. You know, one of these in California is illegal. So what they do is they have to have a special pin put into the magazine, so you can't put more than, I think it's 10 rounds in California. But anyway, and now in New York, it's 7. Bunch of bozos. Anyway, it is what it is. Fun and games. And what do? They distract, to divert, to do what? To deceive. That's what they do.